class. I hope everyone had a fun weekend. Okay, so everybody please put a bubble in your mouth and put a thumbs up to show me that you're ready to get started on today's lesson, okay? So let's see. Bubble in your mouth, Sammy, no more talking. Thank you, sweetie. Okay. All right, so right now I am going to pass out some worksheets that we are going to be using today, okay? So make sure you write your name at the top, okay? And that's all you're gonna write right now. We're gonna do the rest once we are going through the lesson, okay? So here you go. And once you are done writing your name down, just put your pencil right in the middle of your desk to let me know, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Good job. Looks like everyone's done. So let's get started, okay? So today we are going to be talking about the life cycle of a butterfly. So who here likes butterflies? Raise your hands, okay? Let's see. Okay. I see some people didn't raise their hands, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so it's okay if you didn't raise your hand. If you don't like butterflies, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to like the same things everybody else likes, okay? So, right now, the first step in the life cycle of a butterfly is the egg, okay? So everybody look for the picture that looks like this in your worksheets and write down the word egg, okay? I'm gonna write it down. The word egg, E-G-G, okay? So this is the first step. Okay. All right, egg. Okay, so sometimes eggs, butterfly eggs, can look like tiny little beads right next to each other, and you can sometimes find them on leaves, okay? So once everybody's done writing, just put your finger on your nose to let me know that you're finished. Okay. Okay, perfect everyone. Y'all are doing good already. Okay, so the second stage of the life cycle of a butterfly is the caterpillar. Now, a caterpillar is a type of worm that has yellow, black, and white stripes, okay? So if you go outside to a playground or maybe even your own backyard, you will probably see a caterpillar right in your bushes eating a little leaf. They like eating leaves, okay? But just make sure that if you see one, you don't touch it. You don't want to scare away the caterpillars, okay? So let's look for the picture that looks like this on your worksheets. And we are going to write the word caterpillar, okay? And you can take your time writing it. It's a long word. It's okay. Okay, so caterpillar. Okay? And like I said, you can take your time writing it. All right. So here it is. Caterpillar. Everybody say it with me. Caterpillar. Good job. This is the second step. All right, so yes, Alan. Okay, so the pink worms that you see in the dirt sometimes, those are actually different from caterpillars, okay? So earthworms, that's what those are called, and caterpillars are different from each other. An earthworm will always be a worm. It'll never turn into a butterfly, okay? And a caterpillar is one day going to turn into a butterfly once it reaches the final stage in its life cycle, okay? So, you got it? Okay. No other questions? All right, perfect, okay? So, everybody, so the first step, egg, okay? The second step, caterpillar. Okay, so let's do an arrow right here, okay? Just to know that it goes from here to here, okay? And let me know if you have any questions, please. Okay, so the third step of the life cycle of a butterfly is the pupa. So this means that the caterpillar formed a pupa around itself. The reason it did this is it made a kind of shield to protect it while it is getting ready to reach the final stage of its life cycle, okay? All right, so right now, let's write down the word pupa, okay? This one's short, so it should be pretty easy for y'all. Y'all are smart. Pupa. Y'all see that? Okay, and once you're done writing it, just put your pencils back down on your desk so I can see that everybody's done, okay? Okay, yes, Kayla. Okay, yes, that's a very good observation, actually. Thank you for sharing with us. So what Kayla said is, does a pupa mean that the caterpillar is sleeping inside while it's in there? And that is correct, actually. It is in a dormant stage, which means that it is sleeping inside of here while it is getting ready to turn into a butterfly. Okay, thank you for sharing with us, Kayla. All right, everybody ready? Does anybody have any questions? No? No questions? Okay, make sure if you have a question, just raise your hand and I will answer it for you, okay? All right, so the very final stage of the life cycle is when the butterfly comes out of the pupa, and there you go, it turns into this. Butterflies can look different sometimes. They're not all going to look like this, okay? So whenever a butterfly crawls out of its pupa, it can sometimes even eat what the pupa was made out of, like its first meal right after it comes out, okay? And once it's ready, it'll fly away and it'll eventually make its own eggs, lay its own eggs, just like these. And the life cycle will start all over again. That's why it is called a cycle. Okay, a cycle means that it just keeps happening over and over. It's like a circle, okay? All right, so let's write down the word butterfly. This is also another long word, so it's okay if you need a little bit of extra time, okay? Butterfly. Okay, everyone, so once you're done writing all of these words down, just please hold your sheet up like this, and this will let me know that you are finished, okay? So let's see, did you finish? Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Kayla. Good job, Sammy. All right, so looks like everybody's done. Good job, everyone. You all did so well today. I'm so proud of you. So the very last thing we're gonna do now, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes so you can just color in the pictures from your worksheets. Once you are done coloring, you glue the worksheets into your science notebooks, okay? And then we will head out to recess. But before we head out to recess, make sure you clean up after yourselves, okay? All right, thank you guys.